York County Economic Alliance is your Chamber of Commerce. We're your economic development corporation. We're your workforce and education. So we're building buildings and fostering public-private partnerships, and we're working on the education and workforce and trying to identify what the workforce needs are 10 years out, 20 years out. But ultimately, at the end of the day, our mission here is really to be the champion for our community and to position York for success.
AARP's Pennsylvania chapter wanted to host a shredding event for their members. We were able to partner them with Continental Paper Grading.
We opened our facility in 2012, and we joined the Economic Alliance right away. I met some of the greatest people by being a member of this Economic Alliance.
We didn't realize how popular this event was going to be. For the second shredding event, we had over 600 cars come through in 4 hours. The shredding event itself was free. The first year we did donations of school supplies, and the second year we did a food drive.
You get so many people with so much material that needs shredded, and they're truly thankful. You really don't realize how much the York County Economic Alliance does and how much they're involved in the community. YCEA brought the two of us together to get a great end result.
I serve as a matchmaker.
The York Vehicle Operations is really Harley-Davidson's flagship final vehicle assembly. Recession really started for us in 2007. By 2009, this facility specifically was not a sustainable factory.
Harley-Davidson was considering leaving the community, one of our largest employers, and one of their conditions of staying was to divest themselves of their older property, their older buildings.
Ultimately, York County Economic Alliance became the agency that went out and looked for a productive way to turn that land into new jobs and a new operation.
We worked out a deal. The Industrial Development Authority purchased 58 acres of the Harley-Davidson tract. Eventually, we connected with North Point Development out of Kansas City. They purchased the property and they built a 780,000 square foot manufacturing facility that now employs close to 100 people.
The Economic Alliance purchasing what we call the West Campus allowed Harley-Davidson to focus on the things that we needed to do to stay in York, Pennsylvania, invest in York, Pennsylvania, and ultimately to make the factory competitive.
The York County Economic Alliance, along with all of our partner authorities and agencies, we have a little bit higher risk tolerance. We're not in it for the money, we're in it for the community. So we were able to repurpose this site into a job-creating center. A lot of up and downs, but we got it done.
Well, our first collaboration with YCEA was actually back in 2009. Coming out of the recession, we did start looking for land or an existing building to see if we could purchase and renovate. One of the things you need to do in that situation is secure financing.
We identified some economic development loan programs that they ultimately pursued to assist them in purchasing the facility. They not only purchased it, they expanded it and renovated it.
The favorable financing terms that we were able to secure allowed us to free up additional cash so that we can invest in equipment and additional personnel to continue to grow our operations and make them more efficient. Kenneth and her crew, they have a process. So there's a checklist of what you need to do, when it needs to be done. So they really simplify the process. I wouldn't want to do it without them.
Every day I pinch myself when I get up and go to work. I can't believe I get to make York County a better place to not only conduct business, but to live.
There's no greater return on investment than working in the neighborhood you live in and working to improve the community you care about. Whether that's helping to expand industry, whether that's attracting new business, or helping that entrepreneur start their dream. There's nary a business in York County that we can't help in some form or fashion. We're your chief connector, we're your chief celebrator, we're the chief advocate, and we're your chief change agent.
Start here.
Start here.
Start here.
Start here.